Thank you, ma'am. I now request our esteemed guest speaker for the day, Mr. Swaminath S., to kindly take over the session.
Uh, Thank you, Ritvik. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, ma'am, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction, I can say, because you have given the the brief from top to bottom, everything put together. So I'm so happy for it. Um, Let me start the presentation, but before that, so as it is a commerce club, so which involves lots and lots of things to do in future, along with the students' participation, it is necessary to have a kind of a topic which will take commerce club to another level. So when Mr. Santosh, assistant professor, who is very close friend of mine, have approached me, yes, so you have to have a like interaction with our students, or you have to give your opinion with reference to commerce club. So I thought I must have to have a topic where it will gonna give you an ample amount of opportunities where you can look after and you can develop a commerce club to another height. So with that intention, I've tried my best in terms of developing or getting something new to you. So I hope like the concept is like a kind of like student friendly, and also it involves lots and lots of other things to understand. So let's start the session. So I'll be presenting now. So just check whether the screen is visible or not. So after the presentation, I'll just let you know. Just a moment. Yeah. Is the screen is visible?
Yes, sir. The screen is visible.
Now, if you just see there, so I have a number of pictures, so which will gonna tell you something called like volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. Correct? Now, so whenever we talk about this, we must have to remember the the phrase that we use always, in front of like others, in front of others, or maybe like with friends also. We normally say, "Don't worry, everything will be fine." Now, I guess we are not in that situation to say don't worry, because everything is getting worried. Where we have, different types of situations, which is just coming on us, and it is just testing our patience in terms of each and every, area or the scope wherein which we wanted to explore ourselves. So, I'm not talking from the point of view of like an assistant professor, but I'm talking from the point of view of students, how exactly students have to get into like the next level of employment, or the next level of teaching, or the next level of understanding, because as of now everything is something like unpredictable, where the unpredictable level can be understood with the help of a model called VUCA. So we say VUCA, and it's one of the the greatest concept, so which we have derived from America, because the concept was developed in American, uh, army. So they have developed this concept called VUCA, and now they are using this concept everywhere, not only in business, even in case of personal life also. You are trying to equip yourselves with VUCA. So let us understand like what exactly VUCA is. So V stands for volatility. So volatility is more of like, in easy way we can understand in terms of fluctuations. Now we can see fluctuations in everything, right? So we'll go in detail with reference to this, but as of now I'll just going to give you a gist of it. So volatility is more of like fluctuations in everything we act or we are in upon. And the second one is uncertainty. Uncertainty is more of like the situations which may or may not happen, where we never have any kind of a control over it. And third one is complexity, where the number of factors which are involved in a single concept is too tough to understand, wherein which it's quite difficult for you to derive the solution out of it. So that can be called as like the complexity. And the fourth one is ambiguity. So what exactly ambiguity is? Where you never have any kind of a clarity either to go with yes or to go with no. So VUCA is one where it has lots and lots of complications, but within that complications only, you have to check something called SWOC. So what exactly SWOC is? Strengths, weakness, opportunities, and challenges. So as an individual or as considered to be like a student or as considered to be like a commerce club, so the next level is what? In terms of commerce club, next level is what? In terms of student, next level is what? What are the different types of opportunities that one can have? So all these things will be discussed now. So with the help of the things which I have gathered. So I welcome you all for this VUCA because VUCA is for everyone. VUCA is not only for me or not only for you; it is for everyone. So let's all together. So welcome everyone for VUCA because VUCA is more of like understanding things. So let's get into that. Now the question arises is like why VUCA or is VUCA is considered to be like so important? Believe it or not, so whether you are in VUCA or outside VUCA, nowhere you will be like escape from it just because directly or indirectly you will be influenced by the model. How exactly you will be influenced? Now I'm gonna take only the concept of U. U stands for what? Uncertainty. Now, from December till now, so we have a situation of COVID where nobody have expected, nobody have predicted that these things will be absurd or these things will be experienced, where the situation is completely unacceptable as well as unpredictable. And for your information, so this online kind of commerce club inauguration wouldn't have happened if COVID was not at all there. Means to say you people will be in college and it will be a grand function and you people will be like together sharing all your thoughts, friendships or relationships or whatever you call. But this uncertainty has created a platform where you are trying to explore new ways of meeting. That is what is called as you uncertain situations. So is VUCA is very important? Yes, exactly. VUCA is very much important just because VUCA will make your strengths some more or to an extent better. VUCA will also make you weak because it will show your weakness areas or improved areas, I can say. VUCA will also create more amount of opportunities. Earlier, we had only Byju's in terms of like education or online teaching for that matter. As of now, we have number of channels which are just mainly focusing for the purpose of teaching, mainly focusing for the purpose of like disseminating the information. That's called as like opportunities. Similarly, whenever we are getting into new platforms, you're going to have huge challenges. So as a student, you are in that question mark now. You must have to question yourself, saying like how I can convert my weakness into strength or how I can use that challenge as an opportunity. So you have to question yourself like whether do we need to have an opportunity to be grabbed into picture or do we need to have my weakness to get into strength. So as per my point of view and as per your point of view, everyone are in VUCA and VUCA is one which gives us ample amount of opportunities. Now, if that is the case, what exactly each and every letter gives us, whether in terms of like strengths or in terms of challenges or in terms of opportunities. Let's get into that. Am I audible till now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So if you just observe this pic, there are a number of things to discuss here. On the right side, there is a pic of onion. Right? So nobody would be like, I can say, so determined to say, yes, I'll grow a crop and after that I'll be like, Kotyadipati, we say like, millionaire or billionaire. You believe it or not. So this was the case where one of the farmer who have developed maybe like a ton of or 2 tons of crop with reference to onion have sold all the onion whatever he has developed in his the entire farmland and he made a profit of 1 crore or a turnover of 1 crore. You believe it or not, it was happened just because of volatility in prices. Now, whenever we talk about volatility, whenever we talk about fluctuations, always in terms of vegetables or commodities, we always give preference to onion. Why we give preference to onion? Just because onion prices are related to so many other commodities, and also onion is an essential commodity which will be used everywhere. So, being a commerce graduate, I can say no, onion is nowhere related. But when you get into commerce in depth, onion is one of the important commodity which is traded in commodities market. And onion is one of the important commodity which is there in wholesale segment. You believe it or not, onion prices may gonna shoot up to 100 or sometimes 200 also if we don't get the enough amount of crop or enough amount of production. So there is a volatility in onion prices. Similarly, down the line you have a petrol. Everyone might have seen, everyone might have observed, everyone might have experienced also. Petrol prices will gonna have a huge amount of fluctuations. Now, if you just see your positions 5 years back and see your position as of now, in order to buy a single liter of petrol or single liter of diesel, you have to fetch more amount of money right now rather than that of the money which you used to pay earlier. So a huge volatility with reference to petrol prices just because we are dependent on other countries. Similarly, stock market is one of the best investment opportunity which is available for all, and specifically when you are a commerce graduate, you know in and out of share market and you must have to get into it. But before getting into it, let us understand how exactly fluctuation works. If we just understand the trend of share market, so it was around 44,000 once upon a time. In the sense, once upon a time, in the sense, it's almost like I think 6 months back or 7 months back. Now it is in 39,000 and it was dropped down to almost 30,000 as well. Now, why that fluctuations in stock market? It is not only because of individual traders, it is because of many other factors. There is a volatility which is present there also. Fourth one, very important one, everyone loves gold. Gold prices, if you just see 2 or 3 months or 4 months back, it was around 4,400 to 4,500. Within a span of 1 month, there will be an increase. There was an increase to an extent of 10,000 rupees and it was reached around 57,000. Now, I'm mentioning all these points as an example of volatility, but you will be having a question now, sir, why you are telling all these things? Why you are telling all these things? It is just because even though there are huge amount of fluctuations in all these, the objects that I'm talking about, even though there is a huge fluctuation, these products or these objects are very important to our life. So when you are in volatility, there are 3 things which you have to worry. As per me, there are 3 things which you have to worry most. One is the monthly income. Now, as you are considered to be a student, you will be having a pocket money. That pocket money, I'll just consider it as, your monthly income. How exactly your pocket money is constant, whether it is constant from month to month or whether it is having a fluctuations. And after that, after getting a monthly income or pocket money, how is your saving habit? How is your expenses habit? Whether you are saving more or you are spending each and every money, whatever you are getting. What exactly the volatility or fluctuations which you are experiencing, and how do we need to manage that? The first thing which you have to observe. Second thing, if you just think like, after completing BCom, yes, I'm going to get the employment opportunity, then it's quite tough. So let me tell you, things are not like earlier. Things are getting changed over a period of time. I can say at a rapid speed. So things are getting changed. So employment opportunity is always considered to be a risk now. Why? Because you may gonna have skill, but you may not gonna have a proper employment opportunity. Similarly, you may gonna have a very good employment opportunity, but you don't have the skill. Now, as a graduate, when you are coming out of the institution, it is your responsibility that you have to have a very good employment opportunity. Very good employment opportunity in the sense, you should have to have skills. Skills in the sense, you must have to have allied skills apart from the basic skill which you get in college, and also extracurricular activities or other skills which you can gain through in your college. So all those skills will gonna get you an employment opportunity. And if you take my example, so I was working in IBM as finance and accounts executive. Along with that, so I used to go to college in order to pursue my MCOM. It's like I'm having both the theoretical knowledge as well as the practical knowledge. How exactly you are having a type of a skill which will be used as an investment in future, that you have to think. And the third most important point which we have to worry about is the intrinsic value of an individual. The intrinsic value is one where you will never get to know unless and until you get into job. So when you go to company, the first letter which they're going to give you is an offer letter. In that offer letter, they will gonna mention it as cost to company. That cost to company is one where it is called as a package for you. What exactly the package which you can get? Now, if I start worrying about the intrinsic value, then I must have to think about my future. My future in the sense here, not only like, the curricular activities which you do, what exactly the extra thing which I did. Now, to put all into a summary, the college, the Christ Academy has created a platform for you that is called as Commerce Club. This Commerce Club is one extra skill which can be utilized, or which platform which can be utilized by all the students in order to explore their talents. So once you are taking this opportunity and exploring your talents, somewhere you're gonna get a very good opportunity where you can grab and settle in life. So most of the times we will never gonna worry about intrinsic value, but it is a high time for each and every student, even though whether you are in first year or you're in final year, I mean, it doesn't matter. You must have to worry about your intrinsic value. The intrinsic value plays a very important role. I hope till now I'm audible.
Yes, sir. All good.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. So I hope like volatility is clear to all. So let's move on to the next one. Yeah. So uncertainty. So uncertainty is what? Again, it's a question for everyone. So the best example as of now is considered to be COVID-19, where nobody have expected anything. So we never thought that we're going to spend 2 to 3 months of time at home. We never thought that we're going to use Zoom app. We never thought that we're going to use Google Meet, obviously. So things have changed. These uncertain are situations which may or may not be predictable. These uncertain situations makes few people profitable, makes more people sometimes maybe a lost one. Why I'm telling you? It is just because when you see stock market hold together, all the companies the prices of all the companies are going down except one company, and that company is Reliance. Reliance Industries are considered to be one which is just growing at a rapid speed, where the total market value of the company is almost close to 15 billion in terms of market capitalization. And if you are purchased 1 lakh worth of shares in 1990 with reference to Reliance, and the present value as of now is considered to be around 77 lakh, it seems. So this is a huge appreciation with reference to Reliance, which has happened over a period of time. Now everyone must have to think, I'm as a commerce graduate, as a commerce lecturer, or considered to be commerce fraternity, everyone must have to think why we are not in that group where we teach or we learn but we never experienced practically. These uncertain situations makes things profitable as well as loss too, but why we are not in a position to aim to profitable things? Similarly, this Commerce Club gives you a very good opportunity in terms of exploring yourself. Why you have not captured? Again, it's a question. If you are unable to capture, then you are losing the opportunity. So as a student, I must have to use the uncertain situations and clarify it in terms of like what exactly my strength and what exactly my weakness. And the second point which I talk about is government policies. I think everyone remembers 2016, November 8th by 8 o'clock. So the decision was from the central government that there will be a demonetization with reference to 500 and 1,000 rupees note. Nobody have heard of, nobody ever imagined to. Everyone like had huge amount of problems over a period of 3 to 4 months in terms of exchanging currencies and all. Now the condition is completely uncertain, where we have to follow it. In the sense, As I'm talking about VUCA model, where everyone are present and everyone will experience, only few will flourish and few may not be in a position to take that opportunity. Government policies for you. And those two are considered to be very easy for you to understand. That is life, which is completely uncertain, and the weather forecasting that is completely uncertain. Now, you believe it or not, whether we use it only for the purpose of checking whether there will be a heavy rain or there will be a sunny. But with this weather only, the commerce stream, in the sense, I can say the intellectuals in the field of commerce have developed something called weather derivatives. You believe it or not, weather derivatives is one of the concept which is emerging over a period of time. So they are predicting the weather. Based on the weather, prices of commodities or things will be calculated and it will be predicted almost equal to the standard. Now you might be having a question, sir, how it is possible? Weather can change over a period of time. Yes, obviously it will change. If it goes as per your vision will, then you will gonna have a huge amount of profits, correct? So as a commerce graduate, even though there is an uncertain situations in every aspect, I must have to worry about something called grabbing a best opportunity out of uncertain situations. So even in your life, so most of them will say like, you better become an engineer, you better become a doctor. But as per me, I can say, so if you are in commerce field, then you are more into interdisciplinary, where you are the person who is one of the most important for each and every person who lives on earth. Why? Because you deal with money and you deal with numbers, you deal with debit and credit. You believe it or not, chartered accountants are gaining a huge amount of importance over a period of time just because of GST and also because of other things which they do. So the summary of whole uncertainty, I can say uncertain situations definitely may not be predictable or sometimes may be predictable. But as a student, what I have to do? So have list down three important things which you might be doing it or you may not be in a position to. Now, the first question which I'm asking to each and every student is, what is the skill-based learning which you are doing? So you are having a regular, classes, regular curricular activities. That is fine. Apart from that, what exactly the extra thing which you're doing? This skill-based training is one which will gonna get you a huge amount of opportunity over a period of time, because you'll be having an extra add-on pack with your normal routine work or normal routine job which you can go. So what exactly the skill-based learning which you have learned, and what have you explored? This is the most important point. See, as a lecturer, I will never say to my students that you always have to study, you always have to go behind books. Sometimes you should have to have something called analytical ability to understand things. Now, when you are in lockdown period, what exactly the things which you have explored? Normally, when we ask this question, so most of the students will say, I have spent, the lockdown period by watching movies in Netflix, by watching movies in Amazon Prime. So we are trying to explore ourselves in different ways, but what exactly the thing which you have explored which will be used for your life? That is again a question. Whether you have done it or not, again it is considered to be you. So you have to decide and you have to explore it. The third most important thing is prediction and projection. Now, prediction is one, always it is of future one or future characteristics where we try to predict the future, correct? When you predict the future, how you have to project yourself saying like you have predicted the future. So I'll make things very clear to you. When you are in BCom or when you are in MCom, you are predicting yourself that you will be so and so, Mr. A or you Mr. B or Mr. C in future. How you are projecting from now. So how you are preparing from now. So when you are, preparing for so and so aim or so and so dream, always you must have to aim for it and you should have to go in the same path rather than any kind of a path which involves lots and lots of factors to get disturbed. So predict more or predict only one and project yourself in such a way that you are always in that path only, because uncertain situations will gonna always hamper the path whatever you're trying to move, or sometimes it may also create more amount of problems to it. So this is more of like, uncertain situations which you may get into. The next one is complexity. So this is more of like, very close to each and every student, where majority of the times whenever, students are in class, after the induction program, when we ask questions to students like why you have taken BCom, or why you have chosen, so and so MCom or MF or whatever, the basic answer which we get is, my friend have taken it, so that's why I'm here, or family have pushed you to take so and so course. Now, this is something like where you may not be in a position to understand why, because it is more complex in nature, where it is not your decision, nor considered to be your family decision. It is somewhere else, where it involves huge amount of complexity, huge amount of factors which are influencing you. Example, if you see the first picture there, you have three ways and you don't know which way to select. There you have something called as complexity, which way to select, what way you have to do. Now, all those students who are in commerce stream now, so you have already chosen your way, and there will be of no two or three ways now. If you wanted to flourish, you have to flourish in commerce area where it has abundant opportunities. Similarly, when it comes to complexity, always it is one of the biggest problem for decision making, where we will never get to know what is right and what is wrong. Correct? So even in case of like, students' life for that matter, sometimes we may not be in a position to decide what is right and what is wrong. So if you know very well, like what you have to decide and what you should not, automatically decision making process will be easier and things will change over a period of time. And the third one, so have mentioned friends there. So do you think like friends are so easy to understand? Just try to look at, your friend, or like group of friends, or maybe like friend from another class, where their behavior tends to change over a period of time, where sometimes we say, in order to understand a single fellow, it is too complex, because the behavior tends to change over a period of time. That means there is a complexity existing in friendship also. And if you just see the tax system now, tax system is too complex, even though you say, yes, GST, only one rate everywhere. But if you just see CGST, SGST, IGST, if you just try to understand, as a layman, even till now, he knows only about GST. He never, ever got the information about CGST, SGST, or how it works. So all these pictures will gonna give you a gist of complexity, correct? So complexity is one where it involves huge amount of factors which will influence your career. If that is the case, how your decision making ability works, whether it is working properly or not, whether in order to take up a decision you will think or not, whether in order to take up a decision whether you are predicting maybe like to an extent of efficient or not. So all those things put together, I can say whether you have developed any criteria for selection or choice. So what exactly criteria is? You must have to have certain criteria within yourself in order to select. So you have already chosen the career in commerce. If that is the case, you have to develop your career in commerce. And now, you believe it or not, commerce is more of like interdisciplinary, where we are trying to develop our role or shape our role in different areas too. So this commerce club, you believe it or not, so it is also there in Bangalore University. So where I'll tell you my personal experience, what I did. So I wanted to convey the commerce concepts, starting from debit to credit, starting from journal entry up to final balance sheet, to a non-commerce graduate. In a simple way, the moment once I prepare any module or any model, I can say, by seeing that model only, a non-commerce graduate must have to come to know about commerce. So that was my intention. Similarly, through this commerce club, you can create wonderful opportunities to others to get to know about commerce, or you can have wonderful opportunities to explore your employment opportunities too. So this is more of like complexity, where you are in complex situation, even then also you must have to work hard in terms of identifying the criteria for the purpose of selection. And the fourth important point is ambiguity. Now, recently I read an article with reference to ransomware attack. How exactly it had happened? So I'm going to tell you that. See, the moment, once you get into the computer, all the data, whatever you have done, everything will be stored. And we might be thinking like, once we delete, it will go to recycle bin and it will be vanished. No, no, no. So nowhere it will be vanished. It will be there in the computer itself. So once you upload the data in the server, automatically the data will be stored in the server and it will never be deleted. It will be stored. And each and every company will have something called as their terms and conditions, standard operating procedures to follow. Believe that. But the article was, something very shocking, just because one of the employee who belongs to so-and-so company in Hyderabad, what he has done is he has clicked on a link. Normally, we get a link to our emails, right? So once we get an email, what we do, we read the email. So he read the mail. After that, so there will be a link. There was a link. So he clicked on that link. Immediately after clicking a link, the entire connection or connected computers got locked, it seems. Why it is locked? Nobody was knowing it. He clicked the link and the entire computers connected with each other been blocked. Now on the screen there is a message. That message says your computer has been hacked and your documents, everything is with us. You have to make the payment of money. Once you make the payment of money, then only we'll release your documents. So the owner of the company was not at all knowing it. The owner of the company never clicked any kind of a link, but one of the employee who used to work in that company have clicked on that link. Because of that, the owner of the company has to face a problem now. Correct? Now, the owner of the company went to cyber department. He gave the complaint, but the cyber police have clearly told, it seems like, even though if you pay also, you never know whether those documents will be released or not. Now there is a big question of ethics. There is a big question of procedures which needs to be followed or not. Now the important point which I wanted to talk about is ambiguity. The ambiguity is for the employee. The employee must know whether he has to click or not. This education sometimes lacking for, even though for a literate. Sometimes even, being a commerce graduate for that matter, we must have to know the in and out of banking systems too. Sometimes we only fail in terms of giving our OTP numbers to somebody, in terms of giving card numbers to somebody. So as a commerce graduate, so we must have to have a very good amount of sense, a very good amount of clarifications with reference to ambiguity, a very good amount of understanding. Now, just for the sake of fun, what I did is yesterday I was just surfing the internet, so I saw this picture. In the sense, it's a status. So where it's Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi's birthday. So there was a wish from one of the fellow, and the reply was "Thank you so much." And on the other side, so he has asked for a party, and the post replies BJP. So what I'm trying to say here, there are a few answers where I have asked something, but you will reply in different way where I'll never understand on. So in commerce also things gonna happen where I am trying to say something to you in terms of A, but you will understand that in terms of B. That kind of ambiguity creates lots and lots of confusions. Those confusions will create huge amount of problems too. So if you just see flying planes are dangerous. If I fly, definitely it will be dangerous. Or if flying planes are there and the on action, so sometimes it so happens that it might gonna fall too. I'm not sure. So I have an ambiguity whether to decide to go into that or do I need to fly. So ambiguity leads to lots and lots of confusions. Now putting all these things together, I can say ambiguity is one factor where you must have to decide whether to say yes or not, whether to click or not, whether to develop or whether to go with this route or not. So having said all those, so the point is we are in VUCA. So where our strengths are in VUCA only, our weaknesses are also there, opportunities are also there, and challenges are also there. So we have to work hard for the purpose of exploring our strengths, for the purpose of exploring different types of opportunities. Having said this, I have few things which I wanted to convey to you, where you can use it for the purpose of further development, and you can also implement it in Commerce Club too for the purpose of like enrichment. So I'm going to show you that. These are the industries or companies which had grown to a marvelous extent, even though there were huge amount of problems. Example, Reliance Industries I was talking about. DMart, a recent trend is considered to be huge. Why? Because DMart is into FMCG and everyone purchase FMCG at any cost. Even though there is a crisis or without crisis also, people will purchase. And the new companies, that is Zomato as well as Swiggy, these two companies are growing multiple times. Why multiple times? Because these companies have identified unidentified areas and they are grabbing the opportunity and they are exploring their businesses. Similarly, pharmaceutical industry, you believe it or not, it is one of the biggest industry which is just taking the money from so and so sources. You believe it or not, the cost of tablet, whatever they sell, it's quite minimum. The moment once they are selling, the prices will be huge. And there are lots and lots of stories. So you have to read those stories because pharmaceutical companies are the biggest, money making machines. Sometimes few articles will also say that. So all these companies are operating in VUCA only, but all these companies are making a huge profit. So when Reliance started with 4G, they took a loan of 1,50,000 crores, and today Reliance is zero debt money. In a sense, they don't have any kind of a loan. All the loans have been repaid. Now, how they have used the opportunity, how they have created, the platform for everyone, that again, like mesmerizing. Similarly, you have different courses now, BCom, BBA, or MCom, MFA, those are all fine. But apart from that, there are few courses which are just, attracting each and everyone, specifically data analytics. So whatever we do or whatever we spend, even the moment when I spend my time in Facebook or when I spend my time in WhatsApp or Insta, everything is monitored and everything will have a value. Everything will have a money. Now, the moment once you are recording this and if you are uploading it to YouTube and if more number of subscribers and more number of followers, that also leads to money. So what I'm trying to say, the data analytics, whatever you are getting out of all the platforms, that data will be used for the purpose of predicting the future. Now, you never know or you never thought that these things will going to happen, correct? So we have industrialization 4.0, which talks about artificial intelligence. But as of now, we are not in artificial intelligence. We are more into augmented intelligence, where the prediction has to happen in future, and we must have to get to know the future today itself. That is what is the trend which is going on. And the second important course is data sciences and data mining. Even though it is more of like technical in nature, now we are slowly getting into that field as well. So data mining and data sciences is one of the important part. So which will give us, more areas for the purpose of exploring. And the third important concept is Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies, even though it is, quite in a banned situation with reference to India, in other countries it is running. In few countries it is running. So why it is running? Why Amazon is accepting Bitcoin? So you must have to think about it. And it's a new area where no government intervention, it is only a ledger which will be managed between the parties, and how exactly Bitcoin is working. That is again a question. Digital marketing is the phenomenal area where one must have to get developed. One must have to have clarity on it, because when you get into digital marketing, you will get to know about how do we need to market. And when we ask students, so what are the different strategies we have? Normally we say penetration pricing, skimming pricing. But when you go in depth with reference to marketing, it's more of like more than 100 to 150 strategies are there. And the most important concept of marketing is affiliated marketing now, which works everywhere. So world is moving very fast, where concepts are developing, concepts are evolving, whatever the concepts which we have learned is just getting diminished over a period of time. And the last one is supply chain management, where all the companies like Flipkart, Amazon, or any company for that matter who is transferring their goods from one place to another place, they are working on this. So the entire concept of, I can say, the uncertainties or complexities, whatever we are in, even though we are in those situations, we are coming up with new concepts. And as a student, it is the responsibility of each and everyone to identify their area of exploitation. Their area of exploitation in the sense in what area you are into and how you can develop your future over it. So that is what is like, very much important as of now. So by saying this, I can conclude the Commerce Club is one of the best platform. I'm not only emphasizing on that because I'm getting an opportunity to have a talk with like students as well, because they are the real stakeholders who can take the economy to certain other extent. So I'm endorsing whatever the thoughts which I used to get from my lecturers, that these companies have been created by so and so people who never had any kind of a background. These courses were designed by so and so people who never had any kind of a background, example like commerce background or whatever it is. But they have developed it, they have achieved it. They have achieved just because they are having a capability of converting their weakness into opportunities. They are having the like capability of converting challenges into an opportunity. So as a student, I must have to be an entrepreneur rather than consider to be of an employer or consider to be like employee. So one must have to work hard towards achieving great success within this VUCA model. So I must have to congratulate Christ Academy for taking a big initiative in terms of like including all the students, creating a platform. In fact, I was there before, like by 420. So I was just seeing like election process too, where a few of them have been taken as leaders in order to initiate